They are in about the 19-yard line, I guess?
Yeah. They're on the 15-yard line now. About 15, 16-yard line there.
2nd and 7 for Johnson City Eagles.
They're going to run that quarterback keeper again, and he's going to almost get a first down. Quarterback's pretty good at finding a hole. You know, he's not getting many yards on a carry, 3 or 4 yards a carry. But if you do that 3 times, that's enough to get you a first down. So
taller kids. I mean, these some big kids that we're looking at here in Johnson City. The Eagles. Right now, 9:53 left in the first quarter of football here at Lions Stadium.
You know, and the offensive run is a little different. You know, more spread out, and quarterback's got an arm.
Looks like they're going to go for another pass right here.
And right there, number 12 is going to be wide open, and he's going to drop the ball. We've seen that coming right off the line of scrimmage there.
9:23 left in the first quarter.
It's a good thing Lane's pretty quick because he got out there pretty quick and was on the ball.
Fourth and about 6.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're going to do, Quentin?
You know, they may kick a field goal. It looks like they got their kicker out there. He's warming up, but with this team, they would fake it. It's early in the game.
Which I think they've been picked. We've been picked to win. They want to make a change of that, and they're going to come out here playing. And a bad snap right there. You know what? That could have been.
Yep, that's going to be a 4th down. They're going to get the turnover
You
on
think
downs.
that was a fake?
Well, it seemed like, you know.
I mean, I don't know because that guy was ready to throw that ball. Like he knew
well,
it.
You practice that in practice. If it's a fumbled snap, what to do. And
because he had a couple of receivers there.
And that kicker's not very big. I think he's ready to get rid of that ball because everybody is on him. Now we stop them there, so let's see if our offense gets to work now.
So, I mean, defense does their job. They get a little close to the end zone there, but, you know, we stopped them. The score's still 0-0, 9:20 left in the first quarter. And
looks like that was a good replay by Jesse right there. Almost went to the option. You see Marco come around on the backside there where he could option it out, and Jesse read it pretty good. And, you know, he did a little fake pitch, cut it up the middle. Going to get a good gain right there. But they usually won't pass. Usually when you're this close to your own end zone, you don't want to throw an interception or a pick six. But, you know, Coach Taylor, though, he comes up with some good plays. Coach Moore on offensive coordinator, you know, them two together's come up with some good plays. As you could tell on our defense, Coach Green and Coach Taylor's working on that. It's a bend, don't break. You know, when you get down here, be tough and just take over.
9 minutes left here in the first quarter. Want to say thanks to our sponsors real quick once again and give them a shout-out throughout the game. You know, Ozona National Bank, Tom Thorpe Transports, G.L. Bunger Real Estate, First Baptist Church of Ozona, and West Texas Rehab. Thank you so much for bringing us out this season to the live coverage to everybody at home, you know. That
I was looking at this team. There's a lot of kids around 6 foot or taller. A lot of them.
And something that we've been kind of matched up with some pretty tall kids, and I think that's, you know, one of the things that we've been ready for.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell with the receivers, that first pass out there that got him all that yardage. He's a big kid.
Yeah, there are 18 kids on their team is 5'10" or taller, so they're all pretty close, around 6 foot. But you know, that don't help you how tall you are when you run the ball like that.
Here we go with the.
Oh, and Joe's going to lose some yards right there, and that took the words right out of my mouth, didn't they? It's going to be about 3rd down and 9 for the Lions on their own side of the field. You know, this is a tough one right here. Do you pass it? Do you go for it? Do you try to run the ball?
8:45 left in the first quarter. And you know, I keep repeating the time here. I have several people, you know, they've asked. I guess they get excited and want to know how much time, but you know, it is the first quarter, so trying to get our teams to wake up here and move that ball, man.
Yeah. Look right there. He's going to fling it out there to
beautiful pass. Logan Fay is wide open right there, folks. To the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and we're going to make it to the house for a touchdown.
Oh, that's a beautiful passing. Great concentration by Logan. He's got good concentration in those times like that. Beautiful pass, beautiful catch. the defender try to cut the route. That's what I was talking about, trying to keep them in front of you, not behind you, because once they get behind you, it's hard to catch up. But I'll tell you what, the Contreras family's watching here in Ozona. And Clem, start texting me a little bit more when they're on offense, because as soon as you text me, they threw a touchdown pass.
Yeah, and yes, Logan, Logan has stepped up a lot lately with these passes, man. He's got defenders on him, and he's still catching that ball.
Yes.
So
it was put
great job stepping up and taking care of business. I think Logan's just a sophomore this year.
Yeah, he's just a sophomore, and the throw by Jesse was right on the money. I mean, that guy reached up, and it was just right above his hand. Logan, great concentration, and take it to the house. And, we've seen Logan step up this year as a sophomore and tight end. He's made some big plays like that.
Yes, and a beautiful pass. I mean, he had, three Eagles around him. I mean, like you talked about it, they are pretty tall kids, and he still put that ball right at Logan's hand, and he, I know Logan heard them footsteps, but at no point did he hesitate to go for that ball and run.
And Logan's pretty fast. I watched him run sprint and relay when he was younger, and then he's a pretty fast kid. Looks like we're going to go ahead and kick it, I think. No, we're going to go for 2.
See if we can get Joe in there. Push him in.
I think he got in there. No signal yet. They're going to say no, he didn't get in there.
Man,
that was close.
Those extra points, man, I think the refs just don't like us scoring extra points. That's what it is.
Yeah. Because that's just, we get down there and everybody pushes in, and you're going to have to be on that.
From here, it looks like he's in. So we're not down there. I guess we can't.
We're at a bad angle.
We're going to go down there and be like 3 yards away from the touchdown. So. Great job by the Lions, folks. If you're just joining us, 8 minutes left in the first quarter. Lions will be the first ones to put it in the house for 6 points.
Yeah,
we went for 2 and then didn't make it happen, but we'll take the 6 points, Quentin.
Yeah, defense stopped, offense took care of business, in and out, get on the board and do it all over again. They're running that crazy offense and they end up backfiring on them. You don't want to get too tricky, because then you get in a funk, a little groove, where you just keep making mistakes and no matter what you do. So you don't want to get too tricky. You'd like to, keep it to the basics of what your kids know the best. That's one good thing Coach Taylor's really good at, keeping it to the basics of everything we practice every day. If we're behind and we have to have a big play, we may try something else, but usually we're going to keep it to the basics. But we have so many formations and so many different things that we could do. It looks like Jace is going to kick it for us. And
hopefully we get the defense to make him fumble or interception, something big. I think that would pump us up. And boys, they look a little slow, a little.
Yeah, they're not as quick as us.
They're still a little uncomfortable or something. I don't know. We need something to pump them up.
And the kid they're throwing to is Nathan Axel. He's 6'3", so he's a pretty tall kid. He don't have the quickness our kids does, but he's got them long strides when he gets out in the open. And he's tall, and it seems like he's got pretty good hands.
And they're in a pretty good spot. They got it at the 40-yard line over there, the Junction Eagles, and defense. No, what is it?
Johnson City.
Johnson City. Junction are Eagles too, though, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
They're going to run a screen right out here to the running back here.
And you know what, Quentin, one of the plays that affected us last week was that little screen right there, huh?
Yes, it did. Mason ran it more in the backfield. They'd send everybody out, and the running back would act like he's going to run and turn around at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. And they'd hit him, and right there, it just seems like they sent everybody from left to right, and that running back came behind everybody at the end.
Where they're moving that ball, so our defense just got to adjust and make a stop. Yeah, and which we did, and we need to do it again right here. Bet you they'll go for that screen again.
Yeah, you got number 12 here in the near sidelines. We got to watch him. He seems like he's their go-to guy.
Yeah,
and they're looking. Oh, they're going to run a screen the other way, and he's going to drop the ball. Yeah, number 10. I think he heard Jesse coming. And Jesse, he's been putting some hits on some kids this year.
And that kid does look tall out there, man.
He is.
Next to our boys. He is a pretty tall kid, man.
Those kids all of these kids are tall. Even the quarterback is 6'1". But Jesse's pretty tall also. Jesse's around that height.
7:15 left, 7:18 left in the first quarter here, folks. Line still up 6-0. Be second and about 10. Second and 10 for the Eagles.
They're going to run it up the middle here, and running back's pretty good at following his blocks. They're going to get a first down, I think. No, they're going to be a yard short. This angle over here looks like they got it. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. But that running back, he's small also.
Yes.
So they can't. It's real hard. You can tell it's real hard for the lines to see him. But they're playing to their strengths. That running back's pretty good following his blocks. And they're going to send in number 12 again, so we got to watch him. He's split out there over there. He's going against Lane, who's shorter than him, but Lane's pretty good at timing the jump. And Lane's fast. You got to watch for screen out here because we're playing a little bit back off of them, and that's exactly what I was talking about right there. And Lane's going to get a good hit, but they're going to get a first down. That's exactly what I was talking about. You know, we're playing 10 yards off of them. That's a little curl route, run out there and hit them. But you don't want to jump that because they can do a,
same thing that happened with Logan if that guy jumped it and missed it and just wide open, And
he's going to get on the outside of your guy and behind him, and it's
better. Yeah, it's better to try to.
You want to keep him in front of you.
Yeah, get you. I got you. Understanding that one now. I heard you and Coach Taylor talk about it a couple of times, and now I see what y'all mean about that.
Yeah, because, if a guy usually – oh, wow, he's still not down. He's going to get a first down on that. I thought they'd stop that on forward progress, but I guess not.
5:55 left here in the first quarter.
Cody
Once
Sprouse
again, first and 10 for the Eagles as they're at about the 20-yard line.
Yes. Watch number 12 over here. Out there to the far side and may run a stop and go or something, No, actually, the quarterback's just going to keep it right here, and he is going to get met by Joe Pettis. Emmanuel Benet is going to come in at the end and get him. Yeah, Joe, that quarterback didn't see Joe coming across, and that's a nice play by Joe. He's actually in the secondary, but more like a linebacker. That's one good thing about Joe playing the secondary. He can get up there quick to the line of scrimmage, and he can get to the secondary quick. He's pretty smart on his reads. And right there, he just comes up.
And that's pretty good for him being in the secondary and only gaining 2 yards.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's a heck of a play. And sometimes they switch defense. You'll see Joe scoot up like that, like this formation right here, more of a power formation. And they're going to try to run it right there. Cody Sprouse got the ball for Johnson City, and he's going to be about – there's going to be a flag. I was going to say he's going to be a yard short, but I bet this is against us on the last tackle. Waiting to see. We ain't got a signal yet. No, it's going to be holding. Okay. He's threw the flag when we made the tackle, so I assumed it was on us, but – going to be holding against Johnson City.
And that's probably why they're getting those extra yards down the middle.
That could be. Ozona, we're not very tall, but we got some pretty big, some big boys that will push you back.
And you know what? Our smaller guys will pack a punch.
Yes.
Too. So
I've been watching Keanu right there in the middle. They haven't moved him. He's been holding his own. It's just they're going to the sides of him and stuff. They're letting our defensive ends come outside and pushing tackles in. Right now we're in a 3 front. So now Emmanuel's going to move up. Isaac's going to move up.
So it's going to be about 2nd and 15 or
And right there they read it perfect. And man, I thought Lane was going to put a hit on him. Oh man,
and you know what? Lane looks small. He looks like a little chihuahua next to an elephant out there, but next to a giraffe. But he still heard them footsteps. He heard them coming, and he probably figured.
That kid right there is, let's see, he is 5'11", 284, and Lane is 5'8", 60 pounds.
Yeah, so either way, he hit him a while ago.
Not afraid of it.
He hit him a while ago, and I know he's still thinking about it. So
Lane's been like that all year. He's not afraid of anything. And right there, they're going to look. He's going to throw it right over the middle. It's going to be
man, I thought
Jose Munoz. I thought it was going to be an interception right there, but he's going to knock it down. Great play by Jose.
Okay, yes. I didn't know if it had been caught or not. But
Yeah, right at the last second, Jose came up right when he's supposed to and slaps the ball away. That's what you want.
Yeah.
You don't want to get there too early. You don't want to get there too late. He timed it perfect. So it's gonna be 4th down, 16. I don't know if they're gonna kick a field goal. They're gonna pass it or some kind of screen or something here.
And they did try to go for a field goal, and then ended up looking like it went.
And you got
bad snapping.
Nathan Axel out there on Lane, so they don't want to throw it shorter the first down because Lane's pretty good at tackling. He will tackling, but they're going to look right out there to him and they're going to throw it up, and that's going to right there's what I'm talking about. Lane can time it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The kid was too worried about where Lane was,
Yeah.
and Lane was watching the ball, and he timed it perfect.
Well, folks, with 4:08, once again they get close. They put a scare to us, but defense takes care of business.
The guy's almost a foot taller in Lane, and Lane timed that perfect and knocked that ball down.
4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Line still up 6-0. Let's see if we can get this ball moving again.
Yeah.
Let's see that passing game. I think we got some good plays where we got some good short passes that they could help us move this ball. And
I think our speed's a big factor. Looks like we're going to go in the power formation. They're going to hand it to Joe Pettis. He's going to jump somebody and get about a yard, maybe 2.
Oh.
They switched formations again. We went from the spread to our that's like I guess, split or a
At one
straight
point, do
run.
you think it becomes like the water boy coaches where they're competing off their little book to see what play,
Yeah.
you got trick plays, you can move your plays around, I got some too.
And see, it seems like that Coach Moore is trying to catch him off guard here. He's going to do this right here, and then Lane's going to roll out. Lane's quick. Oh, he's going to get tackled at the backfield. He's going to lose about 15 on the play there. But, they blitzed everybody on Lane. Let's see how far back they're going to mark him. Be 3rd.
It's going to be about 15 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd. And
about 12.
Yeah,
so
3rd and 22.
3rd and 22.
About a loss of 12. But, they sent the whole team on Lane.
They probably read that play, huh? Or
Yeah, well, they blitzed because they thought we were probably going to run it again.
okay.
And they caught us on that right there. Lane was supposed to roll out to the right. They were blitzing from the right. So he turned to the left, and they went up the middle and caught him. I'm going to call a timeout right here. But, yeah, see right there, when he's rolling out, they blitzed in, sent everybody in, cut it off. Lane didn't see nobody open. Don't throw an interception that close to your end zone, so he rolls back out left trying to make a play, and they just end up getting him.
High school football, say a situation like that, could you just drop to the ground instead of –
You could throw it away also. You could throw it
okay.
out of bounds towards
Gotcha.
Some people, and you're fine. You go back to original line of scrimmage, but Lane was probably trying to make a play. He's a playmaker. We see him all the time on returns or when he gets a ball in his hand. He's always making a play. And right there, they got on him. He didn't want to fumble. He didn't throw it. So,
Well, Ballinger Bearcats are 23-0 over Sonora right now. Looking at some of the games around here, Rock Springs 6, Menard 7, Bracket 0, Mason Puncher 7. And we got Cristobal 6 and Miles 0 as we get ready here. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first quarter. 3rd and 22 for your Lions.
we're going to need a big first down right here. And they look like they're getting ready to send some different blitzes, and Jesse's going to – yeah, there you go, Jesse. He's going to throw it away. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yep.
Go ahead and throw it away. Don't take the sack. That way you don't lose more yards. And we're probably going to punt right here, but right there you didn't. When you're not punting out of your own end zone. You may be punting out of your own end zone anyways, but you're not completely backed up all the way.
Looks like we had Jose over here. He just couldn't get in a good spot to throw it.
Yeah.
I think Jose would have been wide open down over here, but he never had the opportunity. I think they're just sending everybody every time.
Yeah, they're starting to do that, and Coach Taylor's going to pick up on it pretty quick because when they blitz like that, you can start throwing screens and stuff, and because usually your linebackers get your running backs when they come out of the backfield like that. So I'm just, I'm not a coach, but I'm just saying you start throwing screens and stuff, it'll start messing it up.
Oh, man.
Almost a block there, but we're going to get an Ozona bounce on that and get it down to their 42-yard line. So
That's good. We'll take it.
the kid was almost in there. I mean,
Well, and then our what is that? Our punter?
Mhm.
The way he does it, he's got to take that little route to
you
the
do
side.
that like that just in case they don't know if you're faking it.
Gotcha.
So if you're going to do that, he may just take off running if he
Yeah.
sees an opening. Usually they leave it up to the punter. When he grabs the ball, he kind of looks, and if there's an opening, take off. If not, go ahead and punt it. But
Gotcha. Well, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left here, folks. Line still up 6-0, and we move them back. You know,
they got
defense couldn't get out of it, and
trips out there, and he's going to throw it out there. And oh, man. Oh, he's still going to catch it.
and that's what we talked about right there.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, on the far sidelines, those receivers are leaving early.
Yeah.
Well, you see how they're leaning before he says, hey, you can't move when you get to the line of scrimmage unless you're in motion. They were ready. You knew they were going for that one when you see them move like that.
Right off the bat, they get a first down, moves them all the way up to about the 50. Well, no, they're going back to the
R46.
R46. Almost said it, man.
They're looking right there.
Oh,
Marco
man.
Rodriguez almost got it. See, we're starting to put some heat
Yeah.
on that quarterback, Manuel, and Charles Childress, Isaac Atkins, Juan Vega, and them. They're starting to get back there to that quarterback, and it's starting to. Eventually, we're going to get to him, and somebody's going to get a hit on him, and it's going to be, he's not going to be one to set his feet no more.
Yeah.
It's going to be running around. That's when you start throwing interceptions or throwing them high like that.
2 minutes left here, folks, in the first quarter.
He's going to roll out here. He's going to throw it out. Man, there's
good
Joe
morning.
Pettis again. Joe Pettis is
That's second week with a
Yes,
hit,
a
man.
big hit.
I mean, that boy,
a play.
look at him. He's running like he
Yeah.
needs help.
And
Man.
stuff like that also. Your receivers, when they come across the middle, they start hearing footsteps. That will give them butterfingers.
Yeah, well, that boy,
He's got great form when he tackles.
it was a beautiful, beautiful tackle. I mean, that.
Let's see. It's going to be about 3rd down and 7 for Johnson City. Let's see. That's a little bit weird formation. See, he's looking for number 20 right there. Oh. That's what I'm talking about.
Well,
You start
4th.
looking for them defenders before you start looking for that ball. That's going to be 4th down and 7. So I think, I don't know what Coach signed. Johnson City may try to punt it, pin us down there in the backfield, or they may go for it. But if you go for it, you're going to give us good field position.
Well, man, old Pettis, man, he had a hit right there. That boy got up. I didn't know if he was trying to lean like a cholo or just he was hurting.
Yeah.
But he walked out. He walked out to think about it.
Yep. He's feeling it.
4th down, and it looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
Try them receivers again.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't air it out to number 12, Nathan Axel again.
And you're
there
right.
It is. It's going to go right up there to him, and then he's going to break 2 tackles and finally get see, we're playing back because we don't want them to get behind us, and they're giving it to them. But when you get down to the end zone, you can only go so far back, so they can't run those deep passes anymore. So it's more of a bend, don't break. We're going to give you 5 yards. You just keep getting 5, but once you get to the end zone, it's going to be a toss-up.
We're looking here at 50 seconds on the clock, and the clock going down. For your first quarter, your line's up 6-0. Eagles at about the 28, 29-yard line.
Mm-hmm. They're going to run it, and he's not going to – he's going to break 1 tackle. But Jesse Vega's right on him, and so is Joe Pettis again. Joe Pettis comes from the secondary and gets a quarterback. Heck of a play by Joe again. The defensive lineman, Jesse Vega, Manuel, everybody, they were coming in on there. I mean, Jesse was right behind him.
And a loss about 7 yards right there, man.
Yep. It's going to be second down and about 16, 17. That's going to be the end of the first quarter here.
And we probably will hit up some commercials. Let us talk to you about our sponsors. We'll be back shortly.
Do I have to turn this down? You know, right now they're having some deals out there holding.
Yeah.
You know, you're seeing our defensive ends coming around, and, you know, they're trying to protect their quarterback, so they're getting a hold of that jersey, and they're going to get holding. So I don't know if we accept it or if we declined it. I'm waiting to see.
Well, it's showing a 4,
So yeah, we probably declined it.
right?
Yeah.
Picking it up, man.
Picking
3
it
more
up, yeah.
seasons, I might be a football broadcaster.
Hey, we may be on ESPN.
Yeah. They might call us to do a couple playoff games.
Yeah.
11:47 left here in the second quarter of football, folks. Your lines are still up.
Let's see if he's going to punt it. And he is going to punt it, and they're going to let it bounce in the end zone, and there you go. You know, they may call us this year to do the Cowboys playoff games.
You know what? Since nobody's watching, they probably will.
It looks like we're going to take over on the 25 as a touchback.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, though. If you want to see some real Cowboys at Cowboy Stadium, come up next week. There's going to be plenty of real ones there. Well, your Lions got the ball back with 11:40 left here in the second quarter of football. Lions have the ball. They're at their own 20-yard.
20-yard line.
20-yard line.
They're going to – oh, no, it's a fumble. Let's see who recovered it. Looks like Carlos is going to recover the fumble. It's going to be about a loss of 2-3 yards there. Let's see here.
You want to text Christy?
No, it's because I stuff recording.
Let's see what we got going on here. It looks like Lane's just going to keep it. And he's going to fling it out there and just throw it away. You know, there's going to be a flag, roughing the passer. They're going to hit Lane.
Late hit
about
right there,
10 seconds too late.
He threw that ball off right there, but it's almost still inside the field there.
He threw I see Lane talking to Coach Moore every play, and I've been around Lane 4 or 5 times, and I've heard him say 3 words.
Yeah. Well, he's probably using those 3 words right now.
He's going to be an automatic first down for us right there, roughing the passer. It should be anyway.
Well, I don't know what's happening here.
It was a roughing the passer. They had Lane late back there. So I think it's a 15-yard penalty. Should be a first down for Ozona.
Okay. And that's what I was asking because I knew we had lost some yards in the previous play, and I didn't know.
Ref's got his flag still on the field there. You might want to pick it up, but I think he's having to explain to Coach Signs that his kid hit our quarterback late.
Real late.
Yes.
I mean, the ball had already bounced like 3 times, and they still came and hit Lane in the backfield.
And there we go.
He had to go pick up his flag. Here we go. Let's see if we can use our speed and put a little dent on him. Yeah, look at Joe once again doing his thing right there.
I'm going to get a gain here. Did you see how he cut up all his blockers and hit the hole?
Jumps over a few guys.
They know this year in the offseason they're probably going to have Joe running hurdles.
Here we go, 10-15 left in the second quarter. Cantu puts on some moves and gets out of there and gets us about 3 or 4 yards, and we'll take it.
Yeah, that's what you want. Running back 5-yard carry. It's a good carry. Good solid carry right there.
I want to give a
see what they got going on here, running that offense with Lane here. And, man, I'll tell you what. Oh, I don't. Looks like this little confusion on the play there. We're going to lose the ball about 5 yards back to the original line of scrimmage there.
Well, folks, 9 minutes left here in the second quarter of football. Looks like we looking at 3rd and 10 for the Lions. We'll pitch it again to Jose this time and move it back to it'll be 4th and about. Moves it about 6-7 yards right there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get a first down. I don't know if they're going to punt it. They're going to go for it. Let's see what they got going here.
Well, is there a gap, Quentin, I guess you would say? I mean, as long as you're in the 40 and on that way, it's a good time to go for it. And does it depend? I mean,
it depends on your field position, or and how far it is for the first down. Looks like we're going to go for it right here. And they're going to pitch it out there to Joe. Joe's going to get outside, and he's going to get the first down.
Yes, and a little bit more.
Yep, he's going to go out about the 30-yard line.
They're going to push him out of bounds, but and you know what? We're getting some text, people having problems, but
we got it going.
Don't be surprised. This is what it is. Last week we hit 3,000 viewers.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised. We're going to hit like 5,000 tonight, and they're just having problems at home with all these people watching the game.
Yes. Lucinda's got it fixed up for us right now, so let us know if it's a little better for y'all. I'm going to run that wishbone again. This time they're going to hand it to Joe right up the middle. Oh, I thought he broke a tackle, but they're going to get him back about 2 yards. You know, Coach Taylor's got some tricks up his sleeve, so I wouldn't be surprised right here if we threw a pass deep.
And once again, man, this 2nd and 12 has been chasing us all night long.
It has. Yes. I think it's because maybe the coach is running a little play first down that, you know, maybe something we don't run all the time. They're going to pitch it to Jose Munoz.
Jose Munoz, man, and he's – you know, the thing is they're coming at us right there, and like you said, they're sending the whole team.
Mm-hmm. You know, wouldn't be bad to run one of those pass backs where you look like you're going to run over here and turn around and throw it back across the field and hit somebody and take it to the house. But they did go for it on 4th down a while ago. If we can get about 7 yards here, you can go ahead and go for it again, I would think.
They should go for the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
6:35 left
Yeah.
here in the second quarter, folks.
Johnson City going to call a timeout, I think.
He's probably going to ask. He's probably going to ask them what they want for dinner.
Yeah.
Because he went like this.
And you know, where I'm from, I have no clue what that meant. And I'd work on the fence line with my father-in-law, and they would do that all the time. And I quickly found out that meant food.
Yeah, man, you do that. Pointing to the mouth.
Yeah, I figured that out pretty quick.
Well, folks, once again, I want to say thanks to our sponsors. We are having a little bit of problems here with our coverage, and it's probably because everybody's
watching it. Yeah,
watching it, man. Thank you. Don't give up on us.
Yeah,
we'll bring it to you. If not, me and Quentin will visit all your homes after the game from outside with a speaker and tell you play-by-play what happened tonight.
Yeah, they just pull us on a trailer with the desk, speaker out there, and we'll let you know what's going on.
So, want to give a shout-out to all our folks that are having to deal with this COVID, man. And hope everything, prayers for all of y'all from all of us, and hope everything comes out good for y'all.
You got a couple people listening. Got Eric Williams. He listens to us every Friday from the house.
Well, I know Travis is listening. Want to give him a shout out, and thank you for texting us. And hopefully we'll keep it going, and get it up and running. As we're looking at 3rd and 12 once again.
They're gonna pitch this out to Joe.
There we go. There we go. Oh, man. Just a little more.
Yep.
Oh.
Joe's got an arm. He can throw that ball.
You know what? I think if Joe would have just waited a little bit to kind of,
instead
of putting it out there, I think he would have just connected with Jose. He's got some hands. You know, he can make it.
I think Jose was just getting his stride. Just getting his stride and just reaching out. He's just getting his speed up. Let's see if we're going to go for it. It looks like we're going to go for it. And this time they got Jesse at quarterback. So, and Jesse has got an arm. There it is, and Jesse's ready for it right here. He's going to get away from one tackle. He's going to fire. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Come up short.
Once again, looks like he got hit.
Yeah.
After he.
Well, he kind of jumped.
Okay.
That's probably why it was short when he jumped up in there and threw it.
Which we'll take that. I mean, not
it's not an interception.
Yeah. It just gives them the ball at their own 35 right there.
I used to have a friend that played quarterback, and anytime there was nobody open, he would throw it as far as he possibly could throw it. So when we started playing teams, they would put the safety back pretty far. We got number 12, Nathan Axel, right here. Near sidelines. Lane's on him right now, and they're going to hand the ball off right up the middle. I think that's Cody Spray. Yeah, Cody Sprouse, I'm sorry. He's going to get taken down for, maybe about the original line of scrimmage.
.6:05 left here in the second quarter.
You know, I'd like to see our boys score one more touchdown before halftime. So, you know, our defense is doing their thing like they've always done. And
one of the things we talked about Thursday, Quentin, is that we couldn't come in here and just feel like, you know, we weren't going to – we knew we were coming up against another tough team this week.
And Jesse Vega read that perfect. Oh, the guy gets past him, but Jesse Vega read that play perfect. He scooted over a linebacker. Looked like he was going to guard Nathan Axel, the bigger receiver, and he started backing up, but he read it perfect as the guy went out there in the flats.
And once again, man, I don't want to be that guy, but it seems like they're holding again, man.
Yes.
Am I right or?
Well, it seems like they're doing it. It's like a short-armed holding. They're going to grab the collar and the shoulder, you know,
yes,
where the ref can't see the jersey being stretched out and throw a flag, so they're kind of.
Okay. You see, I always played clean when I was growing up. At
Yeah.
no point.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, 4:45 left in the second quarter. We're
definitely going to pass this.
We're trying to get. Oh, he drops it.
I mean, that was a great try by Nathan Axel and a great throw by Cade Boyer on that play.
He's scared. Them boys should have picked up the least their arms or something.
Yeah. Joe, did you see how fast Joe is? Joe was
Yeah.
catching him the kid laid out, almost made a great catch. It just went off the tip of his fingers. But Joe was coming in hot, you know.
And I think he was doing it, you know, he was running right next to him.
Yes.
That way, if he caught it, we weren't even going to try to go for the ball. But with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left, I promise you every other play is probably going to be a pass.
He had Jose and Joe back there, and they were coming in hot. And right here, they may run it just to try to get a first down. But I think our defensive, they're going to go for a pass. And there's Emmanuel.
Oh.
And that looked like, a hold. It's incomplete, so it's going to be Ozona's ball on a good side, a good field position. But, you're like you said, Emmanuel's right there. And, the kids are coached very good on if they're holding where to place their hands and keep them guys at bay. But you can tell it only happens when they start to get past them.
Yeah.
You're getting beat at the line of scrimmage. You're getting beat with your footwork, and they're rushing in. Like they're saying, Emmanuel's too quick off the line of scrimmage for him. And they're going to hand the ball to Carlos. He's going to break one tackle. He's going to lower his shoulder. Oh, there you go. And I think they may get the ball. I don't know there.
Look to me like Jose is the one that got it, and he was already out of bounds.
They're going to give it to Johnson City.
Man.
So Johnson City's going to get the ball right there on a fumble recovery. Jose almost had it. He slid right past it and tried to reach out and grab it, and they hit him as he was coming back to it.
And, as we sit here with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left, we need to get this ball back, Quentin.
Oh, yeah.
We want the ball back.
They're going to want to get on board before halftime. They're going to want to get on they want to get on the scoreboard, so they're probably going to pass the ball a little more than normal. And as you can tell, they're kind of running spread, but they do got their big running back in the backfield.
So we're going to see passes, I believe. They're going to run it right here,
they're
quarterback keeper.
right there. Send the big guy on the lead block, and he's going to get hit. And but he's going to get the first down. And the quarterback, Cade Boyer, is really good at reading his block.
Yes.
You can see why the coaches from Johnson City would run that play, because he's very patient and letting the play develop and running in there. It's just our guys, they're trying to get to it. They're trying to get there, but he's just good enough to find the holes and keep zigzagging right through their secondary.
He's like a professional street paver in Mexico. He can find all the holes and make them cover them up.
That's what you want your linebacker to do.
I grew up in Acuna, buddy.
Uh-oh. That's
Oh.
going to be a false start. And number 12, Nathan Axel right there. He was ready to go. He was going for a block there. He was 5 yards downfield before anybody knew what was going on.
Which, you know, they've been starting kind of – you said it yourself.
They've been leaning. If
You said it yourself. They've been kind of leaning, trying to get –
especially if they're on trips to one side and they're going to run that 2 short routes and one guy goes deep. You can start seeing them lean just a little bit before the ball snapped. And, you know, it may not be enough to call off sides on them, but they got a little lean, and I can see it from way up here. So let's see what they got going on here with the spread up. The quarterback's going to keep it again. This time follows big running back up the middle. And he's just going to get out of bounds. Get it back to 2nd and 9.
Defense doing a good job. I mean, we've been pushing them back and making them lose yardage, and that's something I think has been helping us throughout tonight. And
I think, you know, that quarterback sneaks is what's getting us. That quarterback sneaks just getting us a little bit there. Let's see what they run here. See if they keep it with quarterback sneak.
you know what I would like to see is one of our boys end up with an interception tonight.
Mm-hmm.
That would be neat.
They're going to go ahead and call a timeout here.
Gotcha.
We'll see what adjustments Coach Taylor comes up with this quick timeout. You know, Coach Taylor and Coach Green, and Coach Moore, Coach Cruz, Coach Lester, Coach White, they're pretty good at making those adjustments.
And you know what, folks? We're sitting here at 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Ozona 6, Eagles 0. And I don't know. I feel like my boys need to wake up.
Yeah.
It's just like they're not all here tonight.
Yeah, it seems like I think, you know, they're throwing a little different formations at us and stuff.
Trying to see if
we got a Brian Morrow. He's down at Junction watching the game all the way from Junction. See if they're going to go for another deep pass into backfield. He's going to try to run it again this time. This time he's going to get free. Following his blockers, and Joe's going to jump on him and bring him down again.
oh man,
Let's see what happened. See who they're calling it on here.
looks like a late hit on our side right there.
See. Personal foul against those on the lines. So that's going to be an automatic first down again and a 15-yard add-on to that.
And just like we talked about before the game started, man, it's this close to the end of the season, we can't make mistakes, especially mistakes like that. Moves them all the way to 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line with 3 minutes left in the second quarter of football.
And they run that spread again. He's going to throw a quick pass out there to Nathan Axel. He's going to not break a tackle. Looks like trying to see who that is there. Can't see his number.
Number 21?
Number 21, Rigo Treto. I thought that was Rigo, but it wasn't for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he must have been spread out pretty deep.
Clock is running. 2:45 left here in the second quarter. We really wish we could have. we're hoping to score a touchdown before we go into halftime. But right now, really trying to at least stop the Eagles from getting in the end zone before halftime would be a good thing too.
He's going to run it up the middle. He's going to get stopped right there by Rigo Treto again on the tackle. We got Eli De La Cruz listening in San Antonio. Thank y'all for listening to us.
Yes, Regal taking care of business, man.
You know, Rigo's pretty quick on what he does.
It's either 77 or 78. 78. It's
2:13 left here in the second half of football. Second quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Second quarter.
Second quarter. 2 minutes, 13 seconds left. You know, we've let them get down here before twice. We've stopped them, so we need to get a big stop here.
That's what we're looking at, 3rd and 2, man. So need a big stop here. I wouldn't mind a quarterback sack. Looks like they're going to throw that ball again, Quentin.
Yeah, or the quarterback's going to keep it and run it up the middle. I don't know if that's like a read for him or if he's going to keep it right there. You can see that big boy is going to lead the way for him right there.
Somebody's going to bring him down. It looks like he might not even get the first down. Big old hit right there. Now, don't be surprised if it was Treto again.
Yeah,
that's 3 plays in a row.
When they put that big running back there like that, they seem to run it a lot off the edge.
And they're gonna give them the first down. It's gonna be 1st and goal for the Eagles with 1 minute and 25 seconds left. I mean, you got to play some football right here. Try to keep them out of the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that quarterback's gonna keep it the rest of the
there he is
quarter.
Trying to get outside, and there finally right there. Let's see who that was. Number 57, Emmanuel Venegas going to fling him to the ground. So heads-up play by Emmanuel right there.
Looked like he was gone there for a little bit. So it'll be 2nd and goal for the Eagles. About 55 seconds left. If we could get that clock to go faster,
Yeah. Yeah.
Moving forward, it's spring, or what is it? 44 seconds left, folks.
It looks
2nd and goal for the Eagles.
He may keep this one too. No, he's going to look for a pass. He's going to throw it out there.
Oh, too hard of a pass.
Yeah, he threw it out there in front of his guy.
Well, I mean, the guy ran over our player,
Yes.
which just stops the clock, correct?
Yeah, that will stop the clock. And they couldn't call pass interference on the lane there because the ball was already past the receiver, and he tripped over our guy. It's not like our guy hit
I mean,
him.
that guy's so tall, he hit Lane with his knee on the back of the head. And he was
just
on the
tried to
floor. He
jump
wasn't even
over it.
jumping.
Yeah.
So we're looking here, folks, 30 seconds left.
And right here, see, this is a lot different ball game when you get down to the end zone. You keep trying to pass it like that. A lot shorter field, smaller field.
Well, and with everybody stacking up right there, they're going to call a timeout, and I bet you the Eagles are going to try something different on us. And we might see that first play we saw the first play of the game there.
Yeah, it's like a swinging gate snap to offense. And you're right. It's possible we could see that.
30 seconds left, folks, here in Ozona, Lions Stadium. I want to say thanks to all our sponsors. And thanks to everybody watching. Sorry we've been having a little bit of problems with our internet. Trying to get that situated for you. But please don't give up on us. 30 seconds. We'll go into halftime. We'll get it figured out. And we'll come back for the second half of football with a solution.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we got 30 seconds on the clock. 33 seconds. And it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and about 7 for 7 yards to the goal line there for the Eagles. They've been trying to pass it in there. Hopefully we can get a sack.
Right there, he's going to fling it out there, and there's number 6, but it looks like Jesse Vega is going to push him out of bounds there, so it's going to be 4th down and go.
Well, and does the clock keep running there?
No,
or-
it stops because he got out of bounds.
Oh, gotcha. Well, it'll be 4th and goal now. I mean, if we can stop them here, and it's our defense, the ones that could do it. I know our defense can stop them here. 25 seconds left. Let's see if we can go into the house and regroup with a lead.
Yeah, we want to go into the house with the lead. So right here we need a big stop. They're going to run that spread offense again. They got number 12 out there on lane. Number 14, Ron Shipley.
Oh, baby.
There you go.
Talk about big plays. I told you we needed one, and there you go.
Yep, Manuel Venegas comes up with a big play, and that should do it. Well, we may get the ball back and run a play before the half.
And that's one of the plays you've been looking for all night, Quentin.
Yeah, you know, you watch Emmanuel, you watch Charles Childress. Our defensive line is too quick for them. That's why we think they're holding so much because of the way they're grabbing them and stuff. They get past them too quick. And Emmanuel's been out there all night. Every snap, he's been really close to getting the quarterback.
Yeah.
It just seems like maybe they are holding. We don't know, but right there, there's nobody around him.
21 seconds left. I mean, what are you doing in a situation? I mean, you just run it pretty much.
you
Quentin.
can
Take
run
care
it
of
right
that
here.
ball, huh?
Maybe run one play and go ahead and go in for. They're going to right there. Jesse Vega is actually going to keep it. He's going to lower his shoulder. He's going to go out of bounds there and stop the clock with 12 seconds left. There's going to be a flag on the play here.
I don't know. See what the looks like. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what they're going to call it.
Pretty sure it's against us.
Yeah, ref's already running, walking back. So
Against the offense. Against us. So, I think 5 yards. Yeah, 5 yard hold.
So it'll be second. Will that be second and 15, or it stays at the first down?
Yeah, replay it down.
Okay.
The one flag you use it down on is legal receiver downfield, I know. You lose it down on that. Or you're supposed to. Maybe different in high school.
First and 15. But look where the down marker is, and look where the down.
It's a spot foul wherever the hole was. They mark off 10 yards.
Is that where it was? The ball
Yes,
was
sir.
on the 10.
Yes, sir.
They're just oh my gosh.
Oh, man. Lane's like a gazelle.
Oh man, and he's still up. Go. I mean, God, wouldn't you, as a ref, blow the whistle there?
Yeah, they should blow it on forward progress, you know. But, man, when you see Lane coming out of that backfield,
Yeah.
them legs are just, he takes big steps for a small guy, and he's quick. That's,
We're going to call him Happy Feet.
yeah, happy. I don't know what happened. They stopped the clock here. That's going to be personal foul face mask on the defense. So that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And 2 seconds left. Take a knee or throw it deep.
I don't know. Might be that we're going deep. See Vega coming in, putting
Yep.
on that helmet.
Ozona's going to call a timeout here.
So it'll be first and goal for the Lions, even though Raymond Cedillo's got a big old 2 up there. But
Send the receiver deep to there and out.
Just make sure you keep your
Without.
safety.
Without.
2 seconds left.
Don't throw a pick six with 2 seconds left in the half. If the receiver
Let's see
throw it as far
what Coach Taylor's going to call here.
You know what? And that's one of the things, Coach Steller, he's going to make it exciting to the end. So even though there's 2 seconds left, don't be surprised if we're going for a pass here, buddy.
The advantage is when they get down there close and that end zone switches them right the routes are limited.
Like I said, folks, having a little bit issues here with our internet, and we'll work on it during halftime. Trying to bring you as much as we can here with 2 seconds left. And then I promise you we'll get on it and try to get it squared away for the last 2 quarters of football.
If you're a receiver, you're blocking.
Let's see right here.
We're in that jumbo formation again.
Here we go.
It sure is.
Yeah, that's a pass interference right there.
Go, let him go.
There's another flag.
Just let him run.
Because he hit that. Look,
Oh,
more flags.
that was a dumb play.
Should just let him go.
Offsetting.
Yeah, that was,
If it's pass interference,
just let him go, right?
yeah, once again.
Clock runs down here, but looks like a pass interference.
Yeah, let's see if they offset who the penalty's on. Or
Yeah, it should in the half.
if
Yeah, it should just in the half. Unless both penalties are on
Now,
them.
you can't end the quarter,
On the defensive penalty.
or you can't end the game with a half on penalty. But if they're offsetting penalties,
If they're both on a defense, then they'll have to play one time down.
then we'll get to go again.
But if one's on offense, one on defense, how does that work? Offset and then just in the quarter?
If they offset in the corner. That's what they do.
let's see what the refs are discussing in here.
It'll be 0 seconds.
Yeah, when it's time, when it's halftime. Just do that.
That or a block in the back on the return.
Let's see what they're gonna do here. I'm confused on the call here. There's a bunch of flags. So
Pass interference,
It reminds me of that. What is that football when it says voodoo shot to the knee,
face mask.
kung pao punch
oh yeah,
to the stomach?
so that should be
Another, so we also have another penalty.
But that was after the pass interference.
well.
Well, they don't get the ball. We still get the ball.
I don't know. I'm confused here.
Do one untimed.
And that's gonna.
That's it.
That's the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Your Ozona line 6, Johnson City Eagles nothing.
I believe they got to do a play before we go in.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's just running the time down. Okay, one more play before half. I was wondering what they were doing. He's going to go ahead and kneel it right there. So that's going to be the end of the half right there. We'll be back with the second half of play here in a little bit. And stay with us.
Well, after giving us a hand sanitizer bath, we're good to go and ready to go back.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully we can bring you full coverage now. We worked on it a little bit, trying to get our internet going. So just let us know whenever we get started here, as we will receive the ball.
Yep.
Score is 6-0. Lions on top. It's been a close one for the last two quarters,
It has
Quentin.
been a close game. You are right. I mean, there's been times where we've had ours, and then they had theirs and mistakes, but it's a new half right here. So, and I knew that guy kicking that ball wasn't going to kick it very far. He's about 3'8".
Yes. And, man, it was an onside kick. How do you call that?
Yeah, he was an onside kick.
And our guy did good right there, man.
Yeah.
Like, he was ready for it.
It's Kobe Mendez. I mean, he got some good hands. Just snagged that ball and did exactly what you're supposed to, fall to the ground.
It would have been my senior year. I ain't going to lie. I would have taken off running with it.
Trying to get that touchdown. Might as well.
You know what? I think my freshman year, I ran it for 99, almost 98 yards, and I fell. I ran out of juice, man. My legs gave up on me. So when they were making fun of that quarterback from the Jets the other day, I felt bad.
The Giants, when he was running downfield. Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like they're going to lose a yard on that. We're going to the run offense, and it seems like our passing offense may.
And here we are again with 2nd and 12.
Yeah, it's haunted us all night long. If you play the lottery night, you may get 2 and 12.
Yeah, that's the numbers I'm picking. I want to give a shout out to everybody out there watching, guys. Hopefully, let us know if you're getting a better coverage. Shirt's been falling apart all night.
This time they're going to hand it to Joe, and Joe's going to hit the hole pretty hard, get a gain about 4-yard gain right there. It's going to be 3rd down and 9.
That's one of the things about Joe and Cantu, man, is they go down the middle there, and
they lower them shoulder pads when they're running through there.
11 minutes left here in the third quarter, and 3rd and about 8 for your Lions.
And I'll tell you what, Johnson City's got some big boys on that defensive line.
We've talked about height, but, I mean, yeah, you're looking at some big guys.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Jose right there, man, one of our main guys, and he's still going.
Looks like he broke a couple of tackles there. It's going to be 4th down and 2.
Yeah, looks like. I thought he had gotten the first down, man. I was looking at one of his blockers going down the field.
Mm-hmm.
4th and 2 is what we're looking at.
It looked like he broke a tackle, but it was one of his the blockers running downfield.
Sitting at our 43-yard line, 44. What do you call that? 43.
I call that the 43-yard line.
4th and 2 for the Lions. 9:50 left here in the third quarter.
Looks like they're going to run it up the middle here. Joe's going to run
Yes.
up. There you go,
Joe is just breaking tackles.
Go, Joe, go.
Dragging people with him. And, folks, he's going to make it. Oh, man. He was just dragging
the whole
egos, man, and just running so hard. I mean, that kid wants to play some football. It's his last football night here at Lions Stadium, and he wants to make it a good one. Takes it all the way till about the 10-yard line before they barely tip him down.
Looks like they're going to mark it about the 8-yard line.
So, I mean, a good run by Joe.
A heck of a run by Joe right there. I mean,
and that's what we wanted to see.
Yes.
I mean, that's the team that we've been waiting for all night. We know we got it, and
they're going to – Oh, no. Let's see here. Is he down? Yeah, they're going to say he's down. His elbow touched. So he's going to lose, I think, a yard on that play. Oh, actually, they're going to lose more than a yard. They're going to lose about 5. So it's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 14-yard line.
8:50 left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, we had one big play, 2nd down again.
Yeah.
Gets pushed back.
And, I mean, it comes down to it. I mean, Quentin, we're this close to need this win for the playoffs that we might just have to let Joe drag players around all night long.
I'm going to make a sign that says "Go Joe Go"
Yes.
or a shirt, one or the other.
He's been doing a great job throughout the season. One of the seniors, one of the leaders out here. It's Mia's buddy.
Mm-hmm.
She's always rooting for Joe, so.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and go from the 10-yard line. Yeah. So we're back to the.
And you know what's crazy is when I was in high school, I was friends with Joe's aunt. I was real good friends with Joe's aunt. We always hung out, and then I started working. Here we go, Joe again, folks, taking it into the house.
Down Joe. Joe Pettis on the run, going to get in the end zone.
Oh, man, there's a flag in the play. But Joe is running hard, and he gets in there. We'll see what the flag's on.
Let's see.
Run the same play to the other side.
Holding against the offense. I wish they'd call that for us on the other side also.
And one of those deals that we've talked about, Quentin, is these mistakes that we don't need these mistakes.
They're going to call it a 10-yard penalty on that one.
So give it back to Joe. Let him do it again.
Give it back to Joe.
I think we see that Joe wants it bad enough. Let's keep giving him the ball. So it's going to be 3rd and 14 again for your Lions, folks, with 7:45 left.
And they're going to give it back to Joe.
And another flag comes in.
Let's see what flag this is now. We'll see.
So here we
Looks
go.
like it's going to be off.
7:35.
I don't. What is that? You can't get encroachment on the offense. You can get a false start.
Chop block.
Child block, maybe.
Well, you know, Joe's been running this ball, man, but mistakes like this is something we don't need to do this far into the season, you know. We've had a great season, of not making many mistakes like this, and it seems like last couple of weeks is just.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 39 yards to go here. Or, I'm sorry, 34 yards to go. This time they're going to get it back to Joe.
Yep, and Joe's going to take it, make some moves, folks.
And he's going to get us
all the way to about the 18-yard line.
Yep. And that's what I'm talking about. You get the ball in a playmaker's hand like Joe. I mean, that's what you got to do.
We talked about being the last game here at home for the seniors. You can tell Joe wants it. He wants it bad. 6:50 left here in the 3rd quarter. 6-0. Your Lions with about 4th and 18.
All right, we're going to pass it right here. And right there, you see one guy right there. He's open. He's going to hit Marco Rodriguez. He's going to put a move, and he's going to get down to about the 10-yard line. So they're going to get the ball, turnover on downs, but they're at their own 10-yard line.
Yeah,
so.
And the situation right there, Joe had already scored a touchdown, and a holding just brought it back. So we're going to need our defense to do some big stuff right here, man. Do some big things to get us the ball back, or at least keep us close. We'll take another sack.
Yeah.
We'll take another sack.
We'll get Emmanuel get back there in the backfield right now.
As they get ready here, 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lions 6, Eagles 0. I mean, it's been back and forth. Our Lions did get in the end zone and called it back for holding. Time for our defense to go in there, and sure enough.
Yep, there we are.
That's what we need every time. I don't know if it was a sack or.
It's going to be a false start against him.
We'll take it. I mean, let's capitalize on their mistakes as well. Starting to look like last week's game, Quentin.
Yeah, it is. And you know, it's another close game.
Don't want it to be one of those games. Well, who's holding that ball at the last quarter? We need to put another couple of touchdowns up there to.
Yes, we do. We
have
need
a
a big
comfortable-
stop right here. You got them down on their field right there. You want to get him. You know, they're going to get about a 5-yard gain right there, but it's just back to almost to the original line of scrimmage.
So it might be about 2nd and 11, actually.
Yeah.
2nd or 12. Well, 2nd and 10. Need another stop here. Let them get another outside. Another outside's call. Let us know if everything's looking good at home, folks. We'd appreciate it. The input. 5:45 left here in the third quarter.
Let's see, you know, if we can get a big stop right here, looks like he's going to run it up the middle again. And this time the Ozona lines, Emmanuel Vanakes is going to be the first hit. And they're going to not – one judge is stopping on forward progress. The other judge is not.
The ref.
The ref, yes. Line judge is what I meant to say. I'm sorry. One's down here and the other one's up there.
And they're going to – well, at least they lose a couple yards.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure they're going to go for a pass, Quentin.
Yeah. Sorry, you made me laugh. Yeah, or just try to run it out and punt it. But
They got that big boy back out.
yeah. Lane, I think he's getting ready to read on that short pass. And there it is right there. It's that stop and go.
Oh, man, Lane almost had that interception we talked about all night, which we also almost had a sack back there.
Yeah.
So defense coming out
And
here
they
and
ran-
taking care of business, man.
They ran the stop and go just like we
Yep.
said, but Lane did not fall for it. And I think it's because Lane's super fast. You know, Sonic Hedgehog, so they may have got him, but Lane's just too fast. He got back to where he's at.
And still kind of watch it here. Still got to kind of watch this. And don't touch your punter. Don't do nothing.
Just
Who do we have in the back end? Are we going to
got
put
Lane
Lane
back
back
here.
there again? I couldn't find him. Because of the purple of the line there. He's at about the 48-yard line in the middle of the field here on top of our Ozona lion. And
that's a good.
he wants it. He wants it. He's going to take it. He's going to put on some moves and take it about 5 yards. He's going to go another. Man, breaks about 3 tackles right there. And those are some big boys to break them tackles with, you know. And
Yeah, you know, Lane's got to have some strong legs for them to keep trying to pull him down like that.
And he does take it to about the 36. Is that where they're going to mark it?
And that's a good field position for those
Yes.
on lines. Now we need to get down there, no penalties, and score a touchdown.
Yes, we need to get Joe that touchdown back. Because I was fixing to say, call Joe mama, call your grandma, and tell them Joe scored another touchdown. And I didn't get to use my line, man. 4:35 left here in the third quarter. Let's give it back to Joe. Let's give it back to Cantu. Let's give it to these boys. They're going to just drag people down the football field.
Yep, and Cantu's going to drag them for about 9 yards.
And that's what we need to do is just keep using these big boys, man. Cantu and Pettis are going to be running that ball, you know. I think poor Jose, man, has been taking some shots. Them boys are pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and about 1. 4:05 left here in the third quarter. We are at about the 28-yard line.
That's going to be on Logan Faye. False start. They jumped, and it got Logan to jump. Let's see. The defense could be a flag on defense if they made him jump, I think. I can't remember what that's called exactly. But, no, they're going to call a false start on Logan.
Yeah, it takes too many brain cells to figure that one out.
Yeah, it does. And I ain't got many to spare.
I don't know how to explain it. You're talking to the wrong guy. I wouldn't know, buddy. 3:55.
I think as if they break a plane and touch a player, it's on them. So could be.
That's the first one to me. But here we go. 2nd and 6. Once again, we're going to give it to Jose. And
Let's see what they're gonna say here.
I
Yeah,
think they got Jose's number, man. It's that play. I think they're reading it pretty good.
Yeah, that's the play. They're reading it. See, when they run it with Joe, it's a little bit different formation than when they run it with Jose. Jose's got the speed. It's just they come crashing through.
Yeah. Well, and they're sending, like you said,
Everybody.
seems like they're sending everybody in there. So
You know, it'd be great to run a fake pitch out there and throw it over there to Logan.
3rd and 8 is what we're looking at now. And just, we need to keep moving that ball forward, man.
Mm-hmm. Let's see right here.
No.
Oh, it's going to be intercepted right here. Let's see. Johnson City's going to get an interception right here.
And not just 3 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter, and once again we're gonna put it on our defense. Hope for our defense to come out here and take care of business and get this ball back, man. Still up 6-0. Lions are still ahead, but we really need to, this close to the end zone, we need to make these count.
We need a big stop.
Yeah,
right here.
that's twice that we've made some mistakes that have cost us big, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to hit up a commercial and say thanks to our sponsors real quick as they take a timeout.
Let's see if we can get us a big stop right here. Looks like they're going to snap it.
Oh,
right
and there we go.
There we go. That was Isaac Atkins on the tackle right there. 77. Isaac came right through there. I mean, he was the first one to make contact.
Is Isaac a senior this year? Or?
Isaac is a senior this year.
Oh, there it is.
And, I think we're starting to wear on them.
Yeah.
They do have some big boys up front, but you can only move them so much.
And that's one of the things, one of the tools that we still have is our boys are in shape, man. Our boys can last 4 quarters and have the same speed. But, man, being that close to the end zone, I hope it don't come and bite us at the end of the night.
And if that was a catch, they're saying it was a catch. That was a heck of a catch by number 12, Nathan Axel. I mean, he drug himself right in there. Great hands by Nathan.
2:14 left in the 3rd quarter, folks. And Eagles once again moving the ball down the field.
Yes, and they're starting to try to get their pass game warm out, running those out routes, trying to give what we take. We just got to make sure we don't give too much. And he's going to fling it right over there, kind of an out route, and that is not going to work because Rigo Treto and Joe Pettis and Marco Rodriguez are going to be over there quick.
Lose the yards right there, am I correct? Will he lose about 3 yards?
Yeah. I'm trying
Or how
to.
does that-
No. That's back to their normal line of scrimmage.
Okay. And why is that right there, Quinn? Just because it was a pass? Or?
Yes.
Because, I mean, like, he caught it and went backwards and got tackled.
That just may be the way they mark the ball. Maybe they're not giving us.
Yeah.
Maybe forward progress stopped right there.
So we're going to try it this way again. And, oh, man. Oh, big shot right there. It was money. It was money. He still, quarterback kept it, but still ran it about 5 yards. But
Carlos
we brought him
Cantu.
down. Cantu with a big hit right there. 52 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
This quarter went by fast. A lot of running.
And you know what, Quentin? Even though we had all those mistakes, the ball was in our hand most of that quarter.
Yes.
You know, and it's hard to swallow that we didn't score.
Yeah, you're exactly right. If you would have scored a touchdown, it would have been a perfect quarter.
We're looking at 35 seconds, and
Man.
I don't know what that play
That was
man.
Carlos Cantu, Marco Rodriguez. Looked like a blitz.
I don't know what happened, but the Lions.
It looked like Coach Green.
Lions came in and
Yes.
took care of business right there.
Coach Green knew what was coming. He called a blitz, and it looked like Carlos Cantu and Rigo Rodriguez just come right through the middle there and make a tackle. That was awesome. They knew the quarterback was going to try to run it. Coach Green called the perfect play.
And I think the clock's going to wind down, and we're going to go into the fourth quarter still with the lead, 6-0.
Yes, sir. 6-0. Ozona Lions. You know, we need them to it looks like they're going to go for it, I guess, here because the guys seem to be ready to go.
Yeah, and once again, Quentin, you know, I wish we would have kept that touchdown right now, you know.
Would have been awesome.
Looking at the fourth quarter, folks, and your Lions up 6-0. And we need to turn it up. When it comes to our offense, we need to turn it up. I think we just need to slow down. I think the boys are just overexcited.
Yeah.
Or something. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but I think we just need to slow down and concentrate on our plays and take care of business. You know, we've got plays that have been working for us. We just need to relax.
And I think we're starting to wear on them a little bit, you know. Well, our cardio has been good all year long, and I think we're starting to wear on some of these kids. And that may be why we're running the ball so much, because that's just a battle in the trenches right there. And those big boys, eventually, they do get tired.
And here we go looking at 4th and 9.
Let's see if Lane can get us another return here. Great job by Emmanuel back there. Emmanuel went back there quick, seen the punt, just let it go. And he punted it about
10, 11 yards.
yeah, he may have punted the ball 11 yards. Looks like he didn't get all of it.
They didn't even move the markers.
No, they just moved the down marker back to the original spot.
That tells you what kind of a punt it was. So here we go, Quinn.
It's right
here we go.
We need our offense to shine.
we really need to.
It looks like we're going to go back to the spread here.
We really need to move that ball and try to get us another touchdown up in the board, get us another score up in the.
And there's Joe turning on the boosters.
Yes, come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Dragon guy. I mean, that number 34 right there, Quentin, that kid is 266 pounds. Joe just knocked him. I mean, he hit him.
And that number 56 right there, Christian Hernandez. I mean, he's just trying to reach Joe, you know, and Joe's just too quick out of reach. I mean, but he hustled.
Yeah.
He stayed with the play. I mean, you got to.
And once again, folks, Joe comes in here and gets a first down for your Lions, and he's going to get the ball back again and take it the other way.
There he
and
goes
once
right
again,
there.
Don't be surprised if it's another first down.
Yes, sir.
By Joe.
Let's see who that was. This kid came a pretty good ways over there. Trying to get a number here.
Well, looks like it's going to be 2nd and 1, 2nd and inches probably.
Well, no, they're actually marking about 2nd and 3. You know, it did look a lot closer to us.
And something here, we're moving. There you go, Quentin.
There you go.
You finally got it. That's where we needed to put
what I was talking
Jose.
about. Yeah, right there.
That's what you've been talking. You've been calling it all night long. You know, we needed that play, and that's where Jose is going to shine, man.
Especially when they blitz.
That's his.
That's his
play, man. That's where we can use him, and you know, now we can use Joe and Cantu where we need them, and we have Jose and Logan in the outside. 10:45 left here in the fourth quarter, folks. Lions starting to move this ball. Joe's once again puts on some moves, takes it to the outside, and it could be another first down for Joe.
They're going to knock him out of bounds. Well, they're going to try to.
Well, they're going to drag him.
There's going to be a flag, so let's see who that's on.
Man, I don't know. It could be. It could be on them. It looked like they
That's a boy, Joe.
they kept
Looking
hitting
for
Joe.
He actually
the head guy. Let's see who it's on here.
gave a low five to the other player. Maybe coach talked to him in the huddle.
Might get a face mask.
Let's see what it is here.
They're moving them back. They're gonna move back. Holding.
They're gonna call holding on Ozona.
First down.
This is kind of getting old.
Ball's on the 39 yard.
10 minutes left. 30 seconds. We're gonna go back and move it back again, man. 10 second. It'll be 1st and 15, 14, 18.
No, first and 15.
Well, we
There you
There
go,
we go.
Jesse Vega.
Jesse.
Heck of a read by Jesse right there. You know, we all, even I thought he was going to give it to
Yeah.
Jose. It was a heck of a read by Jesse Vega right there.
well, and you saw everybody was on Jose
Yeah.
again, man. I think they got that play
I think
read already.
You know, I think that they seen Jose had a lot of speed, so
Yeah.
they're keying. They're wanting to stay on Jose. They're trying to contain Jose, and that's a heck of a play call and a heck of a read by Jesse. Now
So
you're
it's-
looking at
it's 2nd and 7.
yeah, second and manageable.
9:50 left here in the 4th quarter. Yes,
There you
beautiful
go.
pass. It's going to be to Jose, and Jose's going to probably get that first down.
That's going to be Logan Fay.
oh,
on
and another flag. Come
I mean,
on.
I don't know if this guy warmed up his arm, if they tossed the flags to each other or what, but they love throwing the flags right now. It seems like every time we have a big play, they throw a flag.
So, once again, folks, 9:45. Reminding you, we still have the lead 6-0. Just some big mistakes that are hurting us here towards the end of the quarter. You know, we need to secure that lead by probably putting some more numbers up there. And
Let's see what they're going to. Personal foul against Ozona.
oh,
I don't know what they're. He didn't tell. I don't know if it was a block in the back. I couldn't see what it was. They're going to knock us back about another 15 yards on the play.
Second down and 18. Yeah. Second down and 18 again.
looks like 2nd and 18 for your Lions, guys. 9:44 left in the ball game. 6-0. You know, we really need to get
On the scoreboard
get another
again.
score up there. 9:44 left. You really need the Lions to get another touchdown, or you know what, Quentin, even a field goal would be a good thing right now.
Yes.
And here we go once again, putting it on Joe to try to get us up there, but
He's going to get a gain of about 5 yards on the play. They're going to make it about 4. It's going to be second down and, well, a little more than that.
will it be? Is it second down or third
Third
down?
down. I'm sorry. Third down and it's, yeah,
Third and
third
14.
14. So he did get a gain of about 4 yards.
Pretty heartbreaking to see our boys make these kind of mistakes, Quentin.
Timeout, Johnson City. Yeah,
Uh,
it is. You know, and it seems like anytime we have a big play, it's not on the front of the play. It's always the back of the play where the flag is.
It's too late in the season to lose our discipline.
Mhm.
It's one of the things I will say. There's no reason to sit here and get frustrated this late in the season. You know, we need to take care of that second place spot, you know, because we could still lose the game and end up playing the number 2
Yes.
team, you know, on their district. So
we'll see what's
go hit our sponsors real quick as both teams taking time out. We'll call it, so I'll just say go.
ladies and gentlemen, we're back. The Lions are going to take the field here, and we're going to need a big first down.
3rd and 14, man. I mean, poor Joe. We've been using him all night. Oh,
I don't know what the center was thinking there, but he snaps the ball. There was a false start on the play because there was a couple people moving.
He was looking over there at Joe. Yeah, this is when you want a false start.
Yes, false start on the lines. So that should be a dead ball on a false start. There shouldn't be. They can. I mean, as soon as there's a false start, the whistle blows, and that's a play. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go back to officiating school so I can get down there.
yeah.
Do some officiating.
Well, it looks like 9 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. And we still have the ball, correct? Or the ball goes to them?
Yes, they got the ball. Looks like they're gonna pass it right out there. Lane's gonna get him another tackle. We got got Blake Morrow listening to us, patrolling the streets tonight.
Well, second and
What is
the
second?
second?
Right here, he's look at number 12. He's going to throw it out there, and this time he's going to not get to it because Marco Rodriguez was all over him like his shadow.
And that was 1st and 10, I believe, right there. They had scored a first down, so that'll be 1st and 10, and it'll be now 2nd and 10.
And we're going to need a big stop by our defense right here.
Man, I'm just not feeling my boys are up to it today. It's just like they're under a cloud or something.
Yeah, just off in La La Land right now.
Yes, I don't, we need to wake up with these last
Get some
8
fire
minutes.
in us.
Yeah. Need a big Joe hit. Wake people up.
And right there, it looks like we're holding.
Oh, yes.
Great interception by Jesse Vega.
That's what we
and I
needed.
honestly have to say right here,
That's what we needed.
it looked like even the referee was safe. We got that interception right there. I
Just
see him
see-
drop his shoulders.
And, man, that's we just talked about it, man. That's what
Yeah.
we needed. Let's get
That's what
pumped.
we needed. And
Let's use
one of
that
our
play
leaders,
to keep us going.
Yeah, one of our leaders, Jesse Vega, makes a big play. Most people, I think he was trying to throw it away there. And, most people give up on the play, but not Jesse. He caught it, kept both feet in, boom. I mean, you only got to keep one in high school, but he got them both toe tap and step out.
If anything else, let's keep that ball moving and let's waste that clock and keep
Yes.
that ball in our hands.
Run that clock.
We last quarter here, we need to make it count with this ball possession.
And they're going to fake the handoff to Carlos Cantu, and he's going to get about a yard on the carry there.
Looked like he slipped there, or he'd have probably got more.
Yeah, it looks like that guy may have got a shoelace tackle, kind of just barely got a hold of his foot or something. But you know what we haven't seen is a play we scored on. We scored on it against Mason. We scored on it here. We scored on it against another team where they're hitting Logan across the middle, and Logan seems to find that sideline and get open pretty quick on both sides. And there he is.
Man, I just wish we could just give it to Joe. Give it to Joe every time.
And it hits Jose Munoz right in the hands and bounces over his head. It'll be 3rd down and about 9 or 8 here.
Third and 9 is what we're looking for. I mean, it's we're starting to bring our throwing game, but it's hasn't been too good to us tonight. So.
And he is going to chunk
Oh,
a pass to Marco
yes.
Rodriguez.
And
he's gonna
Rodriguez is going to get in
there.
there for a touchdown. Oh, man, I thought he was being sacked.
That was
Let's look around. Everybody don't say
take
nothing.
a deep breath.
Don't
Man.
look like there's any flags in the field, so
And when you seen Jesse running, you don't usually
man.
throw back across your body like that, but he wasn't really back across his body. He was just down the field.
you know, I was looking at the other receiver,
Yes.
and he was covered pretty good, and I'm thinking, where's it going? And then all of a sudden, I see Rodriguez come out, and I'm like, oh, man, this is going to connect. And
Marco
sure
never
enough,
quit running his route. He stayed with his route. He got open, and Jesse threw a beautiful pass to him.
And with 7:29, that's big, guys. I mean,
That's real
it's
big.
something we've been asking for all night. We really needed this, and they're going to go for 2 points here. Try to see if we can even it up. And
Looks like
looks good so far, and looks like we're going to run it into the end zone.
Jose Munoz is going to get in for the 2-point conversion.
And we'll take it. I mean, that'll give us 14. That's what we're looking for. Doesn't mean give up. It means let's make our defense work, and let's get this ball back and try to get another one.
It don't mean we're safe, but it gives us a little room to breathe.
Yes. There's a big play. We needed that. And that's what we're talking about, man. It seems like we just need one play to get the whole team pumped up. And I think that interception did it for us right here. You know, Vega got that interception, and then we come back and threw a beautiful pass for the touchdown. So
And you could see how Vega was trying to line it up. I think he seen Marco, but he couldn't get his feet set. There's people coming from his left side, so he kind of just jogged right out there to the open where he could get set and let it rip. And that was a beautiful pass and a great catch by Marco. Let's see what we get a good coverage here. You know. Cesar Lopez is kicking the ball for us. It's going to be a short kick, and this guy almost drops the ball. That would have been perfect, and he's going to get tackled right there.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Let's see right here, you know. That's got to be offsetting or against them because you see him.
Coach is talking to him.
We see what's happening there.
Joe Derek.
Joe's over here already.
Well, Joe took a punch at that kid.
Well,
I was looking right at him.
It looks like they fumbled the ball is what we're seeing here. It looks like it was a fumble and they're fighting for it.
It was 7:21. I mean, it's going to get rough.
Yes.
It's going to get rough here towards the end, and yeah, it looks like he dropped it, and one of our boys grabbed it, and they started pulling for it. And so we're going to see
It
what
looks like
happens.
they're going to call it against us. I think every penalty that these referees are going to call tonight, they're going to call it against us. And, I mean, it seems like, honestly, all the refs that we've been getting have been graduating from the high schools we've been playing against. So, we'll see what's going on here.
The only way you can do something about it is our defense go in there and get that ball back.
Once our defense gets this ball back, you know, we'll go ahead and take it to the house again. And then, I mean, flags really don't matter then.
If that doesn't pump you up as a senior or a football player out there in the field right now, that you know. So here we go. Let's see if we can get us a sack.
There's
And another flag. Oh my gosh. It's not the time to lose her cool. Well, that's going to be on the defense, huh? On the defense, yeah.
All right.
They had to.
That's finally.
They have to make themselves look good before they keep going.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's at the end of the night.
It's Texas
It's
football.
that scoreboard.
We all say the same
yes,
thing.
and at the end of the night, it's that score that's going to get you the win. And if you want it bad enough, you can make the right choices and put that ball in the end zone. That's what we're here for. Right now, all we need is for our defense to keep their cool, no late hits, no holding or, face mask.
Yeah,
And let's get that ball back. Let's play football,
we need a clean play from both teams, no fighting on the field like we're getting. I know it's competitive, but don't let your emotions get the best of you.
And here we go. Somebody wants that sack.
That's
And
Carlos Cantu, and he putting some pressure on the quarterback. It seems like the coach is starting to start sending some blitzes in.
With 6 minutes left, that quarterback's going to be thinking about it from now on to the end of the game.
And this is where you really want your defensive line, your linebackers to come through, get a big sack, keep putting pressure on him. That's what you want.
And really, we got to take care. The defense got to really take care of it, Quentin, because, 6 minutes is still a long time to, take care of that ball. So what we need to do is just get that ball back in our possession. And, right here.
That's going to be an incomplete pass right there.
And that quarterback is starting to feel it, starting to feel the pain of those flags.
Yep.
And that's what we're talking about. You can't control that, but you can control the game. Just go out there and play some football and take care of your business. And, honestly, Quentin, maybe those flags is what we needed to wake our boys up.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it puts a fire underneath them, and they're really getting after the quarterback right now. I think it was frustrating for all of us because it seemed like every flag this second half was going their way no matter what it was. And I think the boys got a little frustrated, and they're taking it out.
And 3rd and 20, that quarterback, he might go for a pass, but he's going to be looking for his defense and looking at him. And sure enough, here goes.
I think that's incompletion. Great play by Lane right there. Lane's really good on defense about that.
Yeah.
He does what you're supposed to, watches their face, and he gets his hands up so they can't see the ball. Great play. It's going to be 4th down and 20 for him. Heck of a throw by the Johnson City quarterback.
And such a big, tall receiver and such a good quarterback with a good arm in Johnson City, that's a weapon right there.
Yeah.
But old Lane, you got to tip your hat off to him because that boy's been working hard, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's been having to jump. He's probably like a little mosquito on a motorcycle rider on that receiver because he's keeping them from – and we've been getting close to those sacks, man. Don't be surprised if we see one right here. Oh, man, it was close. And
yep, so that's going to be turnover on downs, Ozona's ball.
and you see that frustration on that receiver right there.
Yes.
Looked to me like he even pushed Lane. It just, he was good
funny.
enough to make it happen. And
it's funny to
just
see such
Lane,
a big guy frustrated with such a little guy.
Well, and to see Lane just fly off like that.
Yeah.
It's not like he jumped.
No.
And the ref standing right there. So we'll take it. We'll take it, and that's what we're talking about. Let's do this. You want to sit there and lose your cool, do it in a positive way and just make it work with your football in your hand, you know? So sitting here with 6:35 left in the fourth quarter, 1st and 10 for your Lions. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going and get in the end zone again.
Yeah. They're going to run the ball a lot right here. Keep the ball with us.
Let's give it to Joe again. Oh.
He's going to get about a loss of a yard there. But just get that clock. Just keep it ticking. Just keep running time off that clock.
That's and that's something we've seen last week too with them punchers. They sure did a good job of using that clock there.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think it's time for us to do it as well. 6 minutes left. Let's keep that ball in our hands as much. And here we are, 2nd and 12 again, Quentin.
Yep. And then there's Joe. Going to get about 6-7 yard gain there.
And that's every time, every time you give it to Joe.
He's got the speed. That's going to be 3rd down. Well, he didn't get as much as I thought, but he got a lot more. I thought he did. But it's going to be 3rd down in about 7.
I can see American Tree Line on the field. Oh, no, that's on that board here in front of us. No. So we're looking at 3rd and 7, 5 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, folks. Lions up 14-0. Let's see if we can get it in the end zone or get us at least a first down and keep finding something to do.
I didn't tell if they blew the whistle or not. I was going to say, Jose, just keep going if they're not going to blow the whistle. So I'm going to be 4th down and 10 right here.
And kind of lets you see why Coach Taylor's out there getting frustrated with that ref. I think it's the same guy we had last week.
Yeah, I think it is, honestly.
And, man, like you going to get a kid hurt like that.
Yeah, they're real big
both
on,
ways.
Yes,
both ways. We're not
yes.
just saying, our
For
Lions,
our team,
but they're doing it both ways.
There's some times where, they're coming back here and the quarterback's fighting them off for Johnson City, and they just keep, instead of blowing the whistle, because the kid's not moving forward, or backwards, he's trying to fight them off. Blow the whistle so nobody gets hurt. And they've done it towards Johnson City quarterback, and then they do it, to the offense here on us.
So just it'll be 4th and 10. 4th and 10 for the Lions here with about 5:35 left, and I ain't gonna lie to you, Quentin. I keep forgetting about that extra touchdown.
Yeah,
but
we
still,
got some breathing room, so we're good.
5 minutes is still a lot of time. Let's try to get us first down.
That's right, and they got a passing game, so we gotta be, careful with the ball.
Looks like we're gonna punt.
Yeah, we're gonna try to pin them back, probably give them some bad field position.
Here we go, and it's a beautiful punt. He's going to wave it
call
off.
A fair catch right there.
Yeah. Right at the 20. Right at the 20. So 5:29 left in the fourth quarter. Give me a little drink of water.
Yeah. We get to yelling and stuff up here. You get a little thirsty.
You know what? This game's making me no more nervous
Yes.
than last week. When
sometimes I forget to talk because I'm so into the play.
And we're sorry about that, but pretty evened up game here tonight, man. And 5:24 left here in the fourth quarter, and we scored that touchdown, but we feel good about that breathing room. But let's take a big breathing room. Let's hold them here and get that football back in our hands. And oh man.
Jesse Vega almost come up with another interception.
Oh,
and
don't be surprised.
They're sending them in, so
don't be surprised if we do get another one here, Quentin. That quarterback's
they're blitzing,
throwing it up there.
Yeah. And they're disguising the blitz pretty good, and the quarterback's trying to get rid of the ball, before they get in there. He's got a good sense of awareness. I mean, the kid, he can play some quarterback.
And here we go. Here we go.
And they're going to try to throw a screen right out there, and there's going to be a
flag.
And great tackle by Joe Pettis right there. Going to help him out.
Honestly, think that flag might be theirs.
I don't
see
know.
One of their boys putting his head down.
I think we're going to probably decline it. Holding against the offense. Penalty is declined. It'll be 4th and 10. That's what we thought.
So 5 minutes left. Great job by our defense, man.
Yes, great job by our defense.
See what's going on here. Guess they're getting their play.
Yeah.
You think they're going to – what's going on here?
They're
going to go for it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of trick play right here. Hook and ladder, reverse,
Let's get us another sack. I mean, they tried it earlier in what was happening?
They're right there. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
What happened with the other player? Why did he run past the quarterback?
I don't think he's seen him. And there's going to be a flag against Johnson City's quarterback for slamming the ball. Their quarterback slammed the ball down. So that's probably going to give us another touchdown.
They all at the like two.
Am I
Could
gonna
that be like delayed game or something?
Let's see. Let's see what. Pretty sure they call. Yeah, they're going to give us the ball on the 5-yard line.
Little frustration in both ways, you know. So what do you call that, Quentin?
That's unsportsmanlike conduct against the offense for throwing the ball down like that. So it's half the distance to the goal. It was at the 10-yard line, so now it's at the 5-yard line.
So we need to capitalize once again.
We got 4 minutes left.
Take advantage of their mistakes and put it in the end zone, man, and give us some good breathing room.
And this time they're going to hand it to Carlos, and he's going to go in untouched.
Beautiful play, beautiful blocking. You know,
That was a
and it's,
misdirection if I ever seen one. I mean, I think that had us all full dead. Joe go one way and Carlos will go the other.
And with 4 minutes left, we needed that. We needed that. Let's put a. I don't know if they'll probably go for 2 points, but regardless, 20-0 with 4 minutes left. Ozona Lions up to 20-0 over the Johnson City Eagles.
It looks like we're going to go for 2.
And I know at one point, well, I guess it don't matter, but your points throughout the season helped.
Oh, we got a fumble, but Joe recovered it.
You know, it don't work like that no more.
What is it? I'm sorry.
I know at one point, like, I know points you scored on the games would help you somehow.
Yeah, I think it was like a tie. You know, if you're tied for a district, you know, your points that you scored and their defense and stuff, I think that would help you. That's if somebody beat Mason tonight and we tied.
Okay. So right now, folks, we're looking at 4 minutes and 5 seconds.
And Mason is beating bracket 49-0, so they are not going to lose that game.
You never know.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a comeback.
You never know.
They
Hey,
may bring in Uncle Rico out there.
20-0 is the score, folks, with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left. It's been a rough one.
It's been a tough
rough
game.
one.
You know, Johnson City came to play.
Yes.
You know, I thought it would be a little bit easier game than this, but they did their homework.
Well, I know the newspaper. I know the Standard Times called it 26-6 Lions, and we can't even get the 26.
No,
so
they
just shows
came
you
to play. Yeah, I mean,
that these boys came to play. That's right.
their defense was a solid defense. I mean, they got some big old boys.
You know what? Once again, we're playing another talented team, Quentin. But I think the mistakes that they're making it's what's killing them. Mm-hmm. Both teams. You know, believe it or not, both teams, because real good, talented young boys that we have here on both ends of the field, but a bunch of just small mistakes that have added up both sides, both
Johnson
ways.
City has a quarterback that could throw in some big receivers. You know, I'm surprised they haven't thrown it more because they've got a couple receivers that are tall. Their quarterback seems like he can fling the ball out there pretty good.
And it seems like they've been going to the same guy every night, all night. So we're guess another flag here.
Trying to see who they're calling it on. They still haven't given us a signal. They're going to wave it off. They're going to wave it off.
So 3 minutes, 50 seconds left. It's going to be 1st and 10 for.
First down and 10. They're going to be on the 49-yard line. Go ahead and say it. 51-yard line. Might as well get that one out there.
I actually forgot.
I was going to say it.
I actually forgot who had the football.
Well, I heard somebody say it down here.
I didn't know if we were the offense or the defense.
I was looking at the ref trying to figure out what was going on. And that's a heck of a catch right there.
Yeah. Oh.
Number 8, Grayson Jacobs. Heck of a catch by Grayson Jacobs. Keep his feet in, get a first down, get out of bounds. Heck of a catch.
Pat is here helping him up. Puts him on the ground and then helps him up. And even though you got the lead, man, let's keep them out of the end zone. Let's keep working hard, defense, all the way to the end. You got 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Let's get the ball back.
And they're going to pass the ball. You don't got much time.
And you, like we said, I mean, what game was it, too, Quentin, that we saw where last 4 minutes of the game they started using these receivers and they were moving the ball. And don't be surprised if this is the same thing here. Oh, man, I thought Lane was going to go in between.
That was the game we won 55-20.
Yeah, Cross Plains.
Harper.
Was it Hart?
Yes.
Remember that they
started throwing the ball.
We were
at
like,
the end.
wait, man, when they
Because it was
do that the whole game.
55-7, and then they scored
Yeah.
2 touchdowns with the passing. I
So,
think it's because their quarterbacks know, hey, we're not going to win the game, and they start taking more
Okay.
chances, and they start hitting more receivers.
And you know, we looked at that play right there. It looked like Lane went under the receiver, under his legs. He's so tall.
It was actually Zayden Badillo. They put Zayden
Oh.
in over there. And Lane's over here. Yeah, they put Zayden over there and Lane over here.
Well, they've got that other kid over here.
Yes,
so
yeah,
they're
yeah.
just going to team them up.
And right
Oh,
there,
man,
another
somebody
catch.
tipped it right there.
Another catch by, I think it's Grayson Jacobs. It's the
3:25
Johnson
left,
City.
and he stepped out of bounds. So
yeah, he's smart. He's like a little Wes Welker. Get out there in the flats,
Yeah.
catch the ball, get out of bounds when you need him. You see, they could have been hitting a kid like this, all night long.
Yeah, and that's it's crazy to see that, and it's like you say too. I've never thought about it. The quarterback probably feels like, hey man, I'm losing.
Got to start taking
Got to
chances.
start taking chances, and I mean that's what makes these professional athletes, man. Their mentality is probably like that from the get-go. Let's take chances, and because that guy has a beautiful arm, man.
Yeah.
I mean he's throwing some beautiful passes out there to his receivers, and he's got some boys that can catch a cold on a hot summer day in the beach in Florida. So I
Right there, he threw off his back foot. If he'd have set his foot, he probably would have connected right there.
yeah. So it's kind of puzzling, but then again, we're not going to complain about it.
No.
We're not going to complain about it because we are up 20-0.
Mm-hmm.
3 minutes left and 20 seconds.
We need a big stop right here from our defense. Let's see right here. They got number 12 out there. Lane's on him. Quarterback's looking right out there straight to him from the get-go, and he's going to fling it out there. And number 8 is going to catch a ball and then lose it.
Somebody put on a hit. Somebody
Lane
put on
Smith
a hit.
put on a hit right there.
Oh, Lane.
That's number 8, Grayson Jacobs. He almost had the ball until he got hit.
And once again, that's Lane putting a punch on.
And
that
they don't
big ball.
think, I guess they think since Lane's a smaller guy, he's not going to hit you. He's been hitting number 12 all night long, and the guy's a foot taller than him
So
and 30 pounds heavier.
it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. 3:11 left here in the fourth quarter, folks. Let's try to keep them out of the end zone, if anything else.
There's a snap right there, and he's going to fling it out to number 12 again. And Lane's
once
going to make
again,
another
yeah.
tackle. It's going to be 4th down and 5. And the clock should keep running right there.
And like you said earlier, man, it's got to be aggravating to see this little dude just on you.
Yes.
As soon as you touch that
I bet
ball.
as soon as they lined up, they seen Lane, and they thought, I'm going to go after him all night. And they did go after him all night. And they never got a touchdown from going after Lane.
2:45 left here in the fourth quarter. 4th and about 5 for the Eagles, and another pass. That's going to just
get
be
away, and that's going to be a
thrown away.
turnover on downs.
Once again, defense taking care of business, Quentin.
Mm-hmm.
And a shout out to everybody listening tonight. Thank you so much for all the ones that sat there and watched the game with us. Great game here about 2 tough teams. We thought, Johnson City, we at no point came into the game this Friday night thinking it was going to be an easy one. And Johnson City came here wanting to play football. Even though they haven't scored a touchdown, they've been playing some good, hard football all night long. Once again, like last week, both teams just making some mistakes, and I think that's what hurt.
And the score
Hurt
doesn't
us,
reflect, because this was a really good game. It's just we came out and got 2 touchdowns at the end.
And then they called one back, and then
Yes.
2 times we were in the 10-yard line and couldn't make it happen. So
Looks like they're just going to run the ball, and that is Jose Munoz.
and Munoz, man, That boy's been getting beat up all night long.
Yes.
These boys are big. So
It's
2
like
minutes
they
left,
read.
but, that's the thing about our boys. We're not going to give up.
Yeah,
at no
no.
point have you seen Munoz slow down after all these hits. At no point have
And
you
there'd
seen
be like 3 or 4 on you.
Yeah.
And it's like they read when Munoz got in. They were like, we're just going to go for Jose, like the whole game.
Yeah.
And I mean, anywhere Jose went, it's like all of them went towards that direction.
And they try to do it with our big boys, but there was no stopping them.
No. Jose's quick trying to get up there, and it just seems like they're just going to go after Jose any chance they got. And there's Carlos, and he's going to break a big run.
Yeah. Like we said, Cantu, and I want to give a shout-out right now to Tim Porras. He's watching the game from home. Thank you so much. And all the fans are texting me, feed Joe. Feed Joe. Let's give Joe that ball. Let him take it for the last minute 35.
Mm-hmm.
He's the bushwhacker of football, man. He's the bodacious of high school football here tonight. Boy's been moving that ball. Don't be surprised if we see him on Player of the Week at the Standard Times again. Minute 35. Here we go. Let's feed him. Let's feed Joe. Let's feed Joe. He's moving it. Looking for a hole. He's finding them. Looking down the sideline right there. And
There you go. Smart play by Joe not to step out of bounds. Just keeps running down the field.
Takes it all the way to the 30-yard line, man.
Yeah, I mean, he gets down there, and right when you think he's going to go out of bounds, he leans inbounds, stays in bounds, keeps the clock running. You can tell he's aware of what's going on and how to run that clock out. I mean, we got a minute left.
And that clock is running. We got 59 seconds now. And good job by your Lions, man. Let's just take care of that ball. Give it to Joe again. Maybe he'll run it all the way in for a touchdown. You talk about feed Joe, it's like talking about feeding me at a Las Vegas buffet. We're going to take advantage of it. He's been, I think that one hit that he was for 1 yard was about the only thing that the low yardage game that he had today was that 1 yard run where he got tackled there.
I think we're supposed to do victory formation there, kneel the ball.
Oh.
And Lane took off running the ball. I think we're supposed to kneel it there. And I thought Lane maybe try to run out. But that's going to be the ball game right there. There's 31 seconds left on the play clock, 13 seconds left in the game. That's going to be the game. For Ozona Lions are going to win 20-0. It was a hard-fought win. It was not easy at all. I mean, these boys came to play, and we came to play, and it was a battle all night long.
And once again, folks, want to say thanks to everybody that tuned in all season long. And want to say thanks to our sponsors. Hopefully we can come back next week for the playoffs. But last game here at Lions Stadium, good job, both teams. Safe travels to the Johnson City Eagles. And want to say thanks once again to Ozona National Bank, Tom Thorpe Transports, GL Bunker Real Estate,
First Baptist Church of Ozona, and West Texas Rehab.
Thank y'all so much, guys. And we'll see y'all next week. Safe travels to everybody, and thank y'all for coming out. Take care of yourselves and your families.